Hello everyone and welcome to our blind let's play of Mage's Initiation, Reign of the Elements. My name is FlightlessBird and this is your story-based gaming channel, and this game is a game that I only know exists because we played Hero U. When I played Hero U, I looked at the people who made the game and I noticed that one of the people who did worked on this game. And it's basically a callback to the old Quest for Glory games. You can tell just by the way this looks and the graphics on the screen. This is definitely a game that's really trying to pay homage to those original classics. So if you liked Heroes Quest, if you liked any of those old Sierra games, this is a game that you may like. But I'm not sure about that yet because I haven't actually played it. If we look at the options, I ran through here earlier just to see what the options are. I adjusted the volume slightly. I turned on the combat difficulty to hard. And we're playing with compact interface, which basically means that we right click to view things, I guess, according to the tooltip. I haven't actually started playing yet, so I don't know. Oh, they're asking me again. Which one did I like? The one with the right click. This one. A condensed interface appears at the current mouse position when the screen is right-clicked. It occupies less screen space than the verb point. The interface features various buttons which can be clicked to select game actions. Great! Press the spacebar while walking around to arrive instantly at his destination. Sounds great. Let's get going. Mage's Initiation, Reign of the Elements.
We all have a beginning. A moment that changes us, shapes us into who we are. For some, it is a quiet turn, planned, ushered in with precision. For others, it is a sharper twist of fate, leaving scars that never heal. For most, these moments are endured, accepted, even forgotten, while there are those who struggle to forgive, to forget. And there are some, just a few, who pass through the fire, wanting more. I know my beginning. I know where it will take me. It will fall to me, Dark, the mightiest of mages, to face my demons and save Eliwold. I summon you, Fiend of the lower world, rise and face your bane.
Whoa, young man, summoning a Lord of Darkness? Don't we have to go to
wake up!
correspondence school first or something?
You can daydream after your initiation. The masters are waiting for you in the hallowed hall.
Up we go? By the way, her name is Dark, and I personally love that name because historically speaking, one of my favorite names is Joan of Arc, but I always like to call her Jeanne d'Arc because I love that name. It's just so good. Oh, okay, so we have touch, look. I assume is that taste or talk to?
They're harmless now.
Not sure. Inventory. I'm not sure what these two buttons do.
The twin beams no longer disintegrate unwanted visitors. Nowadays, they just assist with teleporting.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Vaporizes people who come by. Town.
At the bottom of the hill lies the township of Ignor.
Let's take a look at the tower. By the way, one of the things I like to do on this channel is almost look at everything, talk to everyone, explore all the lore of the game. I do like to call this the story-based gaming channel, and I like to tell stories. That's what I love games to do.
The Mage's Tower, my home for the last decade.
Last decade, wow. Reminds me of something out of Dragon Age. Yes, I always play the Mage of Dragon Age.
Bort has set the combination dial to Shadow, Earth, Shadow.
Shadow is Shadow. Should I write that down? I don't know how puzzly this game is. Ah, I just dropped my remote.
It's a good thing I found you, Dark. It's not like I can check the records hall, and my Finder amulet doesn't work anymore.
Okay, Shadow Earth, Shadow on the door. Got it. So let's look around. We have a couple of mages, and I guess that's our friend Bort. And a lot of books. Wow. Well, I guess if you're going to mage school, this is the type of place you would be, right?
There are too many books to read for one lifetime, though Bort is working on it. He has a protection spell on them so they don't go missing. I will need his help if I want to find anything.
Okay, let's take a look at the students.
A mage sits here studying.
I like the internal monologuing when you do that. That's a cool narration device.
I shouldn't interrupt another mage's studies.
Okay, you're gonna say that about everyone here? Okay, let's check the scroll then.
It appears to be an incantation for growing a pine cone out of your head.
What?
This was fashionable in Dominatra about 5 years ago.
What? A pine cone out of your head? I want that.
Bort has placed a protective aura over everything readable. I cannot take a single page without permission.
Oh, that's lame. What about the book?
It is a book of mages, past and present.
Can we take it? Alumni of Patronage. By... Oh, you know what this is? This is probably all the backers of the game. Now, if I had known this game existed, I may have backed it, but I didn't, so FlightlessBird is not here. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wait, that was a good one. His Excellency, Tim J. Rossiter. Awesome. Anyway, yeah, cool. So this is probably, like I said, the backers for who help support the game. Let's go ahead and talk to Bort.
Bort, friend and earth mage.
Ah, I wonder what spell casting abilities we have. Ah, option setting, okay. Speech text, tooltip bar, that's fine. Footstep sounds, yeah, that's fine. Save load, yeah, it looks good. So that's our option menu. What is this? Table of spells. Looks like we don't have any spells. That's concerning. I mean, what kind of magician can we be if we don't have spells?
You should be. Just don't be late like I was. Unless you want to repeat a whole year.
That'd be bad.
Good luck.
Okay. Records Hall.
Only a select few are allowed in there, outside of the Masters. It was established to keep track of hall traffic, so that the less frequented halls could be removed.
What about the Finder Amulet?
It's a handy little trinket, let me tell you. Though I wouldn't use it to keep track of someone you're interested in. They don't seem to like that. Or so I've heard. Anyhow, mine hasn't worked since its magical emerald faded.
Emerald?
It's a special kind of large gemstone, said to be blessed by the elements. There aren't many like it. I got mine from the Greencap Goblins.
Why don't you just go back to their camp and ask for another one?
I would, but...
You're comfortable here.
There is that. Also, there's no way I could find their camp again without them wanting me to. Or without using my Finder Amulet.
Which doesn't work.
You see my problem.
Sounds like a conundrum. How about the Hall combination?
I don't know the combination.
Shadow
Water,
or shadow?
Air, earth.
Water, air, earth. So let me write that down. Water, air, earth, and this is for the hollowed hall. Got it. See you later. Okay, which one's a hollowed hall? It's a clay pot here.
A pot filled with soil and a few budding seeds.
Anything to do with this?
I can't think of a good reason to walk around with dirt in my pockets.
I don't know. It's an adventure game. You never know what you're going to need, right? Okay, there's 2 vials on the door, so if we go to the vial, we should know which door is which by
I need
water,
to
air,
enter a
earth.
combination for the hall I want to visit. Then press the gem in the center.
Okay, so let's go for water, air, and earth. And that looks like the way we're supposed to go. Oh, hello.
Welcome, Initiate.
You have trained long and hard under our roof. Your element has chosen you well.
What's our element?
Already, your time as a novice is drawing to a close.
Soon you will demonstrate mastery over your power.
The time has come to claim your element. Before you begin, you must affirm that which has chosen you. Thoughts reflect your nature and your element alike. Respond carefully.
You see an old woman lost in the market quarter. She appears confused and begs you to help her.
Oh, I love these things. So they did this in Hero U, and they used to do this in like really, old school RPGs. Fallout does this, and I absolutely love this idea. So, should we ask for directions is fun, assess her condition and determine her identity, insist she remember who she is and what happened, confront her and walk her home. I think we should do the noble thing, and that's to comfort her and offer to walk her home. That is, the heroic thing to do. And even though we're not playing the adventures of Devin Aindale or Sean O'Connor, I like to think of myself as someone who does the right thing.
A fight breaks out in the local tavern. The barkeep looks to you for help.
Attack the instigator. There's always collateral. No, I want to do that. Try to break it up. I could see myself doing that. Clear the town of instant bystanders. Place the bet on who's going to win. So this one here, what's interesting is I used to work in a place where fights broke out all the time, and one of the things you always did is you got the people who aren't involved out of the situation so they don't get hurt either. So this one to me speaks louder than the other ones.
The giftless or non-mages are
deserving of the element's blessings. Potential threat to nature. Wow. Jeez, that escalated quickly. Strange creatures with curious habits. Well, that's probably true of everyone. A necessary ecological component. No. I kind of like this one, and I kind of like this one. I do think that, just because you're born with magic doesn't make you any special. Yeah. I know it sounds weird, but to me, I always believe that you should treat everyone with dignity and respect, regardless of who they are, what they believe, what color skin they are, or anything like that. You should try to be respectful of everyone. And there's no reason why they shouldn't also be deserving of the element's blessings.
What is magic for?
Developing a greater understanding of the world. That's a good choice. Aiding those in need. I like that answer. Leaving your mark. Ooh, this is a very Devin Aindale answer here. If you don't know who Devin Aindale is, that was our character that we played in Quest for Glory. Sean O'Connor was a character we played in Hero U. Doing whatever you please. No, I don't like this answer. So this is more of a Devin Aindale answer. I'm not really sold on that. I do like this one. I do like this one. So do we want to be more of a hero or a knowledge-based person? Let's be more of a hero, aiding those in need.
In your responses, you have demonstrated an affinity with the water. Do you agree with this assessment, Initiate?
Well, let's see. We are the FlightlessBird. That means that air is probably something we don't do very well. Which one's air? Wind, water, fire. Is this air? Looks more like shadow or darkness. Yeah, we're flightless. We don't really do air very well. Our symbol is a penguin. So that's not really fire or earth. So water, like an icy theme? I'm completely and 100% sold on that idea. I agree.
You have affirmed your commitment to the water. Your thoughts become fluid, and each drop sees your wisdom rise. You may request your first gifts from the sphere of knowledge.
Cool, does that mean we learn our first spells? Ooh!
to earn the title of your kindred. You must fulfill 3 tasks.
I like the new duds.
Your first awaits across the lake upon Lone Island.
Okay, let me write this
There
down.
you will find a banished priestess.
Cross
Her beauty
lake.
rivaled only by her cunning and treachery. Take but a lock of her hair.
Lock of hair. Got it.
Your second lies within the valley of our closest mountains, where our winged guardians keep watch over the town. Most prized are their Gryphons' eggs. Return with one.
Okay, Valley Mountains, Griffin Egg. Got
The
it.
forest conceals your final task. Many beings and beasts dwell there, most with laws of their own. Bring back the horn of a trinicorn.
A
Horse,
warning.
horn of a
The
trinicorn.
townspeople are tolerant of our magic, yet care little for it.
Pass by them as the gentlest breeze, and leave them to their small affairs.
Go now, focus on your tasks. You have until the new day dawns.
Farewell, young novice. May your deeds ensure you a place in the memory of others.
Elements guide you.
Okay, so this land is a lot like Vakana, the land of Tarna across School 3, where using magic in town is frowned upon. Water Flame.
Flame of water. I shall pretend that makes sense.
That's a good point, Young Dark.
Flame of earth. Flame of fire. Flame of air.
I like what he said about the water one. That was the best.
Initiates must have a choice of run-up at their acceptance ceremony.
Okay, can we talk to some
The
people?
4 masters of the Mage's Tower. They keep largely to themselves. I have had little to do with them.
Look at this guy's smile. That's so King's Quest like, with the visuals on the faces. I mean, look at that guy. He's just so happy.
I think they want me to leave.
I think that's the way of saying we shouldn't bother them. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at these duds. I love the blue. Looks so good. Let's go to the meeting hall. Look at all the blue representing.
Ready for your tasks? I wrote them down for you, just in case.
I mean, there's 3 of us and
Do not ask
Less
me
of them.
how I know them. There is a reason I enjoy this job. Just try not to make the ink run. By the way, don't forget to acquire your first spells from the Sphere of Knowledge in the training hall. The combination is fire, light, light.
hold on. I gotta write that down. Fire, light, training hall. Got it. Can we talk? Initiation.
My tasks were somewhat different from yours. I had to bring back the skin of a 50-foot panther snake, a pearl
Whoa.
from the bottom of the lake. We had mermaids back then. You would have loved that. And the cap from a green cap goblin.
Yeah, I would have loved the water quest, considering we are of water.
I am just glad it was not a red cap. Those goblins dip their caps in blood and are not too particular about whose.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, the green caps were partial to tonics. I taught them how to make a special one.
That was pretty clever. What about the elements?
None can appreciate one's element more than an earth mage. It is in our nature, if you'll pardon the pun.
So Sierra-like.
Igenor's tower is unique, at least for 3 days' walk in any northerly direction. Then you'll find another exactly like it.
That's kind of weird. Tell me about the reading hall.
It's the best job in the world to be caretaker of every book in this hall. Someday, I will have read them all. I have a fondness for natural studies, which should not surprise you. Also, I have taken a liking to history.
Yeah, I kind of like you. I would probably be much of the same, except probably not in nature. Like I said, water? Yeah, I kind of like the idea. Tell me about your natural studies.
I doubt you would be interested in that. You're wearing the wrong color for a start.
Huh. I wonder what happens if we had the earth color and we asked them that. What about history?
I'm more inclined to research past the commonly known texts. The earlier, the better. You know, the stories of how the elements cleansed the old world, and how mages rose from among the giftless to protect what was left.
Tell me of the old world.
Our ancestors must have really ruined things for the elements to react the way they did. Think of all that strange technology the giftless once had. All gone
Technically.
now, though one can't help but wonder if anything got left behind.
If it did, it would be our duty to destroy it.
Of course.
Oh, come on. This isn't like Arcanum. That's another old Sierra game. Do you ever play Arcanum? It was a game where on the right side of your character sheet, you had a bar where you had magic and technology, and you couldn't be one or the other. You had to, I mean, you could be one or the other, but you necessarily couldn't be both because science went against magic and magic went against science. So therefore, the higher your magic bar is, the least you're likely to be able to do something scientific, and vice versa. It was a really cool system. It's a game that I played maybe a couple hours in, but I never got far in it. I'm not good at those old CRPG party members, enemies attacking you, like the Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale. I never really played any of those, so I never became proficient in them. Tell me about the other halls.
There are an untold number of halls within this tower, which is what comes from making the best use of the same space.
What about mages?
We can be a fickle bunch at times, I grant you, but I believe every mage has Eliwald's best interests at heart.
What about earth mages?
I have no doubt that my element knew what it was doing when it picked me, in a naturalistic, polypantheistic sense.
You made that term up.
Maybe. But you can chant to it.
Polypanthastic. What about yourself, Bort?
Is there anything you do not already know about me? We've been friends since the day you arrived. Come to think of it, we're both lucky I started at this hall 10 years before you. I nearly went to the one in Saltdish.
Saltdish. Well, that's one good name. Tell me about the masters.
Who wouldn't want to be a master? With just 4 seats per tower, it remains an unrealized goal for most. To reach that level requires the highest discipline, with the exception of the High Masters of Dominatra.
What are the High Masters?
Meeting them is a rare privilege. If you ever get even half the chance, jump at it.
And Godet?
If I could learn half as much as he has, I would die a happy mage.
I would rather not die at all, but anyway. What about myself, Dark?
We've always shared a policy of honesty, so you know my full opinion of you. However, if you would like me to reiterate...
No, you're right. We've covered that subject thoroughly.
Nothing like having a friend. What about Ignore?
The ideal place for an earth mage who wishes to spend his life in quiet contemplation and hard study.
Sounds exciting.
I think so.
I don't know. Well, I would like to study and all. What's the point of magic if you don't use it? Do you know of any news?
The masters are looking to extend the initiation period to 4 days, up from 1. That doesn't help you, though.
What of gossip?
I heard that a new hall has been discovered in the tower, one the masters had not commissioned. Sometimes I think this place has a life of its own.
And what of the first trial?
Let me guess. You want to read up on your first task? What do you need to know?
Well,
Something about the lake.
yeah.
I know just the thing.
You need a lock of hair. Oh, now that's cool.
You should be able to find it now.
Only you would know a bookfinding spell.
Tell me about the lake.
There are a lot of old stories about Lorelei Lake, mostly to do with pretty fish girls and drowning.
Anything about Veselkos? Tell me about Lone Island.
I have never had the opportunity to visit, but there isn't a lot growing on it anyway.
Okay, what of the Priestess?
I have heard a lot about her. No idea if the anecdotes are true. You'll have to find out for yourself.
I intend to. Anecdotes?
She sleeps in a giant clam, like a vampire in a coffin.
Huh.
She collects the heads of failed initiates. All of her suitors have been transformed into suits of armor.
Well, that's not good.
She can paralyze every muscle in your body with the slightest breath.
So don't breathe around her. Got it.
No one knows what she really looks like, as she constantly changes her appearance by wearing others' heads. Never say her name, or you will share her imprisonment forever.
Don't say her name. Got it.
Look her in the eye and you will turn into a block of granite.
What is she, Medusa?
A single kiss, and you will become her willing slave.
Depends on how beautiful she is.
Her voice can shatter crystal.
Okay, so don't breathe and don't hear. Got it. And don't kiss her. What are the other acolytes?
I believe their service did not end well.
And imprisonment?
By all accounts, she got off lightly.
And a lock of hair.
After all those centuries, she might welcome a haircut.
About something else. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, shoot. I missed that. Darn it. Hope you just said bye and nothing important.
Cray is the competitive sort. He was initiated not long ago.
Hey, Cray, we're wearing same colors, buddy.
Newly initiated water mage at your service.
Me too. You want to be friends?
Our motivations are clearest, our thoughts purest. Of course, you won't get such an admission from too many here. That's ignorance for you.
We are the noble type. Tell me about Master Estream.
I have had the opportunity to speak with her on several occasions. She sees in me great potential.
Not as much as me, probably, though. But anyway.
Just my luck having to deal with that earth mage whenever I want to look something up. Anyone so interested in paper and trees must be conflicted or confused.
He does have a point. Yeah, he does have a point.
Did you get the priestess too? She is a popular task, especially among the male initiates.
I'm sure most don't see her that way.
Are you sure you're 16? My task was to catch her echo. Sounds tricky, but as with many things, it comes down to having the right bucket handy.
Right bucket. What about the fountain hall?
Do you know the combination to the fountain hall?
Have you not sailed the 3 seas? Tell you what, Dark, I'll trade you that information for a healing potion.
But
Otherwise, I hope you enjoy guesswork.
You said 3 C's.
the 3 C's.
3 C's. So does it mean it's water, water, water? That was a fountain hall, right? Yeah, I don't have that code yet. Let me write that down. Fountain hall. Okay.
Some towns grow on you, others you can't wait to shed. I want to go to the capital, meet the High Masters, see their great tower. With any luck, I can avoid paying my family a visit.
Huh. It's supposed to be the noble type, you know? Getting along with your family should be part of the job.
My parents are fine. At least they were when I last saw them a decade ago. I'm just glad I didn't take after them. Where else would anyone want to live if they had a choice? Dominatra is the only place to make a decent name for yourself. If you want to get anywhere, you have to seize the opportunities as you find them. I sense mine are almost within reach.
Well, good luck to you, buddy. What about the lake?
I take it you want to cross Lorelei Lake? I have a compass that will allow you to navigate your way to the island.
What do you want for it?
Thank you.
Not so fast.
What do you want, Cray? Money?
Don't be ridiculous. I left something in the Priestesses' palace when I was there. I want you to get it back for me.
You mean the priestess took it from you?
I'm going to ignore that. The important thing is the item itself. A sapphire brooch encrusted with 4 smaller stones. It was a gift from someone who has since left Eganor.
A girl?
That is my business. Now, as you know, we are not permitted on the island unless it is part of our initiation. Promise to retrieve it for me, and I will give you the compass.
All right. Deal.
Yeah, alright.
Good. Here you go. Oh, and you will also need this.
A scrap of paper? What is this? A riddle of some kind?
That is for you to work out. I've held up my end. Make sure you do the same. I would hate to see you disadvantaged for breaking your word.
What is that supposed to mean?
Let us hope you don't find out.
Talking about the compass. By the way, if you're wondering about what that, bar is on the bottom right part of the screen, that's just Steam not knowing how to do achievement overlay with a video that's not full screen. Compass.
Take good care of it. The compass once belonged to our water master.
I like how he said our water master. Cool. You know, it's the small things that make me happy. I like how they recognize that we're a water mage.
All I'll tell you is that it's meaningless without the compass.
Okay. I'm glad we talked to him.
I can't use that item there.
Tab, I think, is inventory. Yeah, here we go. Wait, go back to it. How do we look at it? Allow manipulation of items. Here we go. Lock of hair, Gryphon's egg, tricorn from forest. Good luck with that one. Task 4, get initiated.
It will be purposeful while I'm crossing the lake.
Okay. My soul sink deep in soil. As I walk into the sun, head low, I follow stone, worn. By rivers as they run, dusty tracks keep to my path. A storm gust build again. I struggle through the sleet and hail and turn to face the flame. I think this is directions of some kind. We'll know once we get there. Hello, Mr. Mage.
A mage sits here studying.
Can we talk to you?
I shouldn't
Okay.
Board has placed a...
And we can't take anything there. And these are all initiates. They don't have names. So I'm assuming we can't talk to them. By the way, just a minor thing. And I know other games do this, especially games like Final Fantasy IV. But this guy looks like he's really old because he got white hair. But in his portrait, he has, you know, blondish hair. And I say that's funny because in Final Fantasy IV, you know, you have Rosa who has like white hair. And you look at a picture and she has blonde. Cecil has like this pinkish rainbow dew when he's a paladin, and yet his picture is nothing like that. It's just kind of weird. Let's go up here and check out that book. No Lady for the Sick. By the way, I found it hilarious that our EXP went up when we were talking to him. And then just as we were like, yes, we got the compass, the music stopped and it went away. And we're like, aw. Okay. Deep as it is wide, the tranquil lake Lorelei of Ignore has enjoyed a long and colorful menagerie of aquatic residents through the years. Whether they be salmani, merpeople, overgrown seahorses, or the occasional giant squid, the lake was once home to all manner of wondrous and varied life. Lately, it has become dormant, due in no small part to the persistent fishing practices of local populace. It is fortunate that the lake has retained its size, despite the lengthier, drier seasons of late. For without its fluidic barrier, the township would undoubtedly fall prey to the dark secret at its center. Though seldom explained, Lone's Island's sole inhabitant lies in wait of the next visitor. For nearly 500 years, the priestess Amon Kul has resided, forced to outlive all within the walls of her displaced palace, an external punishment for past injustices. The mages of Ignore have watched over her confinement, ensuring that none approach, save for those occasional initiate. Their masters maintain that every precaution has been taken to prevent Amon Kul's escape, and are quick to assure all that the tragic incident involving initiate Marmon will not be repeated. Yeesh. According to his peers, that the would-be air mage inadvertently disrupted or disturbed the priestess's chief sentry and managed to lose a limb in the process. Yikes. Along with, as his mentor put it, a large chunk of his pride. Huh. Crab people. Crab people. Okay, let's look at the doorway.
A door.
Yeah, but where does it go? Like, we have some codes for doors, but I assume that's the training hall, which is fire, light, light. Fire, light, light. Yep, that's it. Oh, I see a gem. Oh. We got candles, weapons. I so badly want to press spacebar so everything in the screen lights up like it did in Gabriel Knight, but nope, not gonna happen. Weapons.
I would love to see someone try to swim with those.
Yeah, kind of impractical, isn't it?
These are better suited to the giftless population. It's a brazier filled with coals. They don't seem to be burning, though.
Okay. It's a sphere of knowledge. I want this gemstone, though.
This old gem could do with a shine and polish. Even so, I can still sense its energy.
Let's go ahead and pick that up, shall we?
It is not mine to take.
Aw, come on, young Dark. Embrace your... No, okay. Yeah, we're not a thief. Yeah, I know.
This hall is largely dedicated to learning new spells via the Sphere of Knowledge. However, Varner has had other ideas.
Okay, let's go ahead and use the sphere.
The Sphere of Knowledge. It determines whether a novice or mage is ready to receive new abilities.
Let's do it. Oh, wait, I missed that, sorry. I missed it. I think it said, you know, we were supposed to activate it, so let's go ahead and touch it.
I have waited 10 years for this.
Seeker of power, know your element. Say not, but show. Of what do I speak? Curved, flat, jagged, or smooth, delivered by salty foam. Some contain sounds, others riches, sold by the seashore.
I know, it's...
Show.
Is it a river?
I have to find what it is asking for. Something to do with my element, I suspect. I should search the appropriate hall.
I think it's a river, but we need to see. I don't know what door this is. Water, water, water. Hey, that worked. The 3 C's.
I thought you might come this way. Initiates enjoy partaking of the fountain before setting out on their tasks. Calms the nerves.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.